Spirituality. Anytime I talk about spirituality, a lot of people interpret it to be religion, an organized religion for that matter. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm going to share with you how you can be one in spirit, how I do, or what I do, the things that I do to keep me one in spirit. Okay, I'm going to share that with you. I call them my rituals. First thing in the morning, as soon as my eye opens up, the first thing that I do is I start my day with a spirit of gratitude. I'm thankful, thanking God for everything: life, food, clothing, shelter, transportation, health, everything. My job, my mother, my father, my village, my children, everything. The desk that I sit on, the chair that I sit on, the jewelry, the people who made it. I thank and thank and thank and thank and thank until I can thank no more. What I do is I write down 10 to 20 things that I'm grateful for every single day. That's number one thing you want to do, is be in a state of gratitude as soon as you wake up. The second thing I do is I take care of self, meaning I brush my teeth. And this time I use my left hand to brush it, just to challenge my brain, to challenge my mind, to see if the left hand is still working, since I'm always active with my right hand. Okay, I dress my bed, I drink a glass of water. Sometimes it's 32 ounces of water, long, what do they call this water? Smart water. The 32 ounce water is what I drink first thing in the morning. I drink that. What that will do is remove my bowel and do other stuff, right? Then I make sure that all of my environment is clean. The next thing that I do after I do that is I am in a state of writing. I encourage you, keep a journal. Write, spend some time to write down your thoughts on a daily basis, your ideas. You've got to write them down, okay? That keeps you in a state of creation. Remember, you are a creator. If you are not creating your path, you're allowing others to create it for you. So the next thing you want to do is be in a state of creating. I write in my journal. I write sometimes the night before, sometimes right there. When I finish journaling what is in my spirit, I go down to write 5 to 6 things that I must accomplish today. On that list, really, I did it the night before. I formed the habit of doing it the night before, and I also listened to some kind of tape, motivation. And one of my favorites is Earl Nightingale, Think and Grow Rich. Yeah, I listen to that the night before, and I write down the things that I'm going to accomplish the next day. But when I wake up, after doodling, I go ahead and read those things aloud. Okay, then I go into a state of affirmation, repeating. In Think and Grow Rich, they call it auto-suggestion, repeating what I am, and I could be speaking it into the future. I encourage you to learn that. If you come to my office, if you come to my house, on the wall, you'll see things around everywhere. I am affirmations. I am wealthy. I am abundant. I am peace. I am love. I am joy. I am awesome. I am bold. I am a creator. I am a master. I am confident. I am beautiful. I say those things over and over, but then when you read it out loud, not in your mind, when you read it out loud, you're really creating. I will talk to you about the power of your words in a different series, but I get into that state of affirming. And by the time I'm doing this, 2 hours have passed. So I wake up early. I wake up very early before I'm required to be at work. Okay? Then the next thing that I do on a daily basis, at least try to do on a daily basis, is go out in the sun. I go out running, walking, biking. I go swimming. I make sure that for 30 minutes to an hour, and I can time myself on that because I have this little gadget here that helps me do that, to tell me how many hours or how many minutes I've gone. Find a way to exercise your body, raise your heart rate, raise it to a point where you're comfortable. Don't go give yourself a heart attack. Just go exercise your body. I believe our body is created to move. You get sick only when you do not move. Okay? So these are the ways that I have learned to spiritually be in one with me before I even face my children, before I even make the food, before I even think about driving in the car. I am one with self. The last thing I encourage you to do is read. Read. Try it. 30 minutes. Not on Facebook or Instagram or no. Find a book. Get a book. Read it. If you can't read and you're like me, do audio books. If you don't like to read, do audiobooks. Read one book at least in a week. Go back and revisit the book. Sometimes it's good because you find out things that you never heard or that you never saw in the book when you listened or read before. Read a book. This is the way I build myself spiritually. The book cannot be the Bible or the Quran, by the way. Nor the Bhagavad Gita. No. I'm talking about a book. I do a lot of self-help books and self-realization books. So these are my rituals every single day, and I encourage you to do that. Protect yourself. I don't take calls or listen to anybody until after 10 a.m. every day. Try that. Stay to you first. Try it, and you'll see what would happen in your life. I hope that helps. I love you. You take care.